Hi guys, welcome back. Today I'm back at the Arlington National Cemetery located in Washington, D.C. Today I'm going to show you the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier, the Changing the Guard ceremony, the memorial to the USS Maine, the Arlington House, and a couple of their amphitheaters. I hope that you enjoy this video, and I hope that you have the opportunity to go here and see this, because even though I'm going to show you this in a video and I'm doing a drive-in tour this time around, it does not even come close to what it actually looks like to the naked eye. So anyway, on the driving tour, when you're here, you are allowed to take photos and video, as long as you don't take photos and videos of ongoing services. That is not allowed. But what is allowed is no flash photography and no flash video. So I hope you enjoy this, and it's just breathtaking. This is one of the amphitheaters, and this entire theater is made of marble from what I can tell. It's absolutely gorgeous, and it has lots and lots of stuff that you can't even see to the eye. Or I should say not to the eye, but to the camera. It's really breathtaking. The detail and the architecture that went into this design is just simply astonishing. And I'm sure you can't see this, but all of that is uniquely designed, and I don't know if they engraved it, carved it, or what they did. Something I'm going to have to research. But it's just gorgeous, the detail that they did for, cutting it out and everything. Now here is the National Guard, the changing of the National Guard, I should say. This is a pretty long process, so I have sped this process up for you, and hopefully you will enjoy this. But I'm going to let you watch this, and I'll be right back. Okay, so that concludes the changing of the National Guard. It's done every 30 minutes. So if you want to see that, come on up here and stand on this balcony, which is absolutely breathtaking with the views, and you'll be able to watch it. There are some steps, so you can also sit on the steps. But to walk up to this area, it's very hard. I would suggest you do the driving tour. And there's a lot of steps for people who can't do steps. There's a ramp on the far left side, or if you're looking at the building, it would be the far right side. So you can come up that way, but it's a little bit longer to get around to it. Also, this is the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier quarters. It had some details and stuff like that. To the left here is the Women's Memorial, and this is directly in front of the cemetery. And this is part of the driving tour. You can walk in there. This is the memorial that's outside of the cemetery. It's directly across the street as well. And it's beautiful. I'll show you this real quick. It's a very quick memorial. We just kind of walked over after we got off the metro to see it. And it's amazing, just the detail that went into this cemetery and everything surrounding it. Right now, here's the USS Maine. I'm not sure what the bottom of this was supposed to be intended for, but they have it blocked off, and when you look in there, it kind of looks cool. Engraved on the outside of this are lots of names and stuff. So pay your respects when you're here, and I hope you enjoy the breathtaking view of this. Okay, so once you walk around to the back side of this, there's a concrete wall, a cannon, and a very large anchor. And if you look off into the distance, you can see more headstones where lives have been buried here. This place is truly amazing with everything that I've seen here. And I mean, they just really did an amazing job with displaying everything in such a beautiful way. And with all of the white headstones, it just, I don't know, it just looks so beautiful to me. But this is another amphitheater that we're about to walk into. This one is the James Tanner one, and it's basically like a trellis with these vines growing up over top of it, and it's covering it all the way around. One here, I don't know the history of this. That's something I'll have to research. But this is looking out from the other side of it. There's some larger headstones, and they were able to do that, and the families were responsible for them at one time, but then they changed it due to the room and the space. Right, and this is the garden in front of the Arlington House, and this is the view from the Arlington House. If you stand here, you can see the entire city in front of you with the National Mall, the Capitol building, and it's just, you can see it all from here. It's just gorgeous. If you have a pair of binoculars, you can take them with you as well and look at it. But next we're going to head on into the actual Arlington House, which is pretty cool. It's got a lot of history in there, and I'll show you some video clips from there, and you can just kind of leave a comment below what you think. When you first walk in, they have like the rooms where you can walk through, and they have a fence around it so that you don't end up taking and like touching any of this stuff, and it keeps it, you know, protected. The house was renovated, so some of it has been updated to look like the older house, so some of it is definitely newer to the update, but it's supposed to be a representation of what it did look like. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and show you the rest of this through here real quick, and I'll let you watch this part. All right, so there are some stairs that go upstairs and downstairs. There are other levels up there, but you are not able to go up there, and you're not able to go down there. They have that blocked off for whatever reason, I don't know. But the funny thing is about this side of the house, apparently the person who started building it decided to do it himself, realized it was too much for him to do, so he ended up hiring an architecture. But the one door on this side is so short that I'm 5'1" and I went through it okay, but my husband at 6'1" had to duck to get through the door, so that was kind of funny. This is part of the old wall, and then again here is some more bedrooms and stuff that is on the main level. The fan feels really good. I guess this is the schoolroom.
Where y'all visiting from?
Maryland. All right, so this is the last room of the house, and then we're
there.
going to
We come
tour.
down to DC.
In front of the gift shop, there's a Robert E. Lee area where it's like a little museum that has a lot of information about him, the letter that he wrote trying to resign, and how much he appreciated everything with being in, you know, the service and all. So check that out too. It's kind of like a hidden little gem in here and you don't even know that it's there. The bathrooms are right behind this and the gift shop is right behind this as well. And if you can't read cursive, above it, it's handwritten. Well, I shouldn't say handwritten, it's typed up for you. Okay, so that's pretty much it for this. You can continue looking at it for a minute. Okay, so what I can tell you is, from my experience of being here, it's free to enter. You do have to pay for the trolley, approximately $20 a person for a ticket. It'll take you around to the 3 locations, and then you can kind of walk from there and hop back onto the trolley or off the trolley, depending on if you want to do the trolley. You don't have to. It's like a little miniature bus / trolley, depending on which one you get on. You can walk it, but it's a lot of walking, I will tell you that. It's a lot of hills and stuff in here. It's not flat climbing, and if you go up to the Arlington House, it's a pretty steep climb with steps. There is no other way to get up there that I found other than to drive, if you're not walking. So the tour was really nice to have. The bathrooms are in the main building when you come in, and then there is bathrooms up at the Arlington House and by the Thomas E. Lee area. It's like in between there. So if you have to use the bathroom, that's where you could go that I know of to use it. The gift shop is behind the Thomas E. Lee building or museum, and then they do have maps that they have at the front desk when you first come in. You will actually have to have your bag scanned and checked, and you will have to walk through a metal detector. So with that being said, it's very easy to get to if you take the metro. If you don't take the metro and you just want to drive there, I do believe that there is parking because I did see a sign for that. And then there is also a woman's area in there as well that is like a woman's memorial building. And I didn't go in there this time because I went in there last time and I thought I had the videos and the pictures, but I don't know where they are and what drive they're on. So I'll have to find them and post them later. But in the meantime, I hope you found this video informative. If you have the opportunity to go to DC, definitely check it out as one of the must-dos. And check out some of the other videos too if you are into history, because there are other, memorials down there that you can look at, and it's just gorgeous, and I have them in my playlist. All right, thanks a lot for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Have a wonderfully blessed day.